3-month subscription there for that awesome FitStar app have been ordered. This is 5 easy payments of under $22. I'll give you your choices, and I'm going to tell you basically what this is. But here we have a black choice. You're going to have a choice between the black, the blue, or the slate. You choose whether you want a small wristband, which will fit up to a 7.5-inch wrist, and then the large, and that will fit up to a 9-inch wrist. This is the little USB port that will go right into your computer, and this is how you charge it. This is your charger itself. Now, F11930 is your item number. We're going to ask you to call in. I'm going to tell you my real quick story with this. I started using Fitbit in January of last year, and I started using it, and I'm telling you, it has changed the way that I see my fitness, which was pretty much extinct by the time I started wearing the Fitbit. But now with the Fitbit Charge, it's gone to a whole different level. For me, it's about the sleep tracker, and I want you to stay with me because I want to show you what I found out about my sleep where I was shocked. But here is your value on this brand new Fitbit Charge. And by the way, we are going to ask for your testimonial calls to come on in, to start calling in right now. But the Fitbit Charge wireless activity and sleep tracker is $127 value. Your 3-month FitStar app, which is like a personal trainer for you, is $23.97. And so if sold separately, over $150. But your price here at QVC is under $110. Plus, you have a 5 easy payment plan of just $21.99. And here are all the great features about the Fitbit. I'm telling you, you have a clock there, you've got the date, it tracks your sleep patterns, which is huge for me. And I'm going to show you mine where I was really shocked. It will track your goal progress and so much more. You sync it wirelessly to your computer or your iPad or your phone. This really is about getting out and moving. The only thing and also it's fun because there's so many daily challenges that you can do with it and really connect with your friends. It also does, it has an easy read display, but it also is going to track how many stairs you go up during the day, which is awesome, the levels. And it will track how many steps you've taken, how much water. You can also put your calories in there in terms of what you've eaten during the day, and so much more. This thing is so fully featured. We want to say hi to Sarah Cautalesi, who is our you're a person that's a busy mom. You know electronics inside and out. You've been working with Fitbit for over a year now, been a year and a half, almost 2.5 years now, my goodness. This is an amazing device. My dad, who is 84, is he 84 this year? 84 uses it. I use it, I'm 51, my sister's 57, she uses it. But what is a Fitbit activity tracker? What is it?
This is a wireless activity tracker, and what this is going to keep data for are your steps, your calories, your distance, the quantity of your sleep, as well as the quality of your sleep. And given all that information, knowledge is power. Once you have all that baseline information, it's going to allow you to make changes. What is it going to take to get you to the next level? What is it going to take you to get up off the couch and stay moving? That's kind of the overall philosophy of Fitbit. Get up, start somewhere, but then keep you moving through motivation and inspiration. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is definitely power. I told you, I know we're going to get through like how to use this. Let's do that first before I get into my personal story. And definitely, again, call us, but show us like how to use this.
We'll call this Fitbit 101. So the first thing that you want to do when you get this home is go ahead and charge the device. And simply by charging that device, I'll show you here. It's an all-inclusive band right here. So there's nothing to remove. It's all included. You take the charging cable and you plug it in directly into the back like this. This end will either go into your computer or into your wall outlet. And then we're just going to ask that you wear it. Wear it for a few days, change nothing in your routine, just to give yourself a baseline of where you stack up in your fitness or your steps or your goals for the day. After that, the easiest way to get started with Fitbit is just download the app. So whether it's the Google Play Store or the App Store on iTunes or on the Apple devices, just download it. Once you have that app, I'll go ahead and show you just from here. Once you have that, it's going to hold your hand through setting up an account. Email, age, height, weight, gender. And again, this is your profile, which is awesome. Once then, it's going to walk you through, it's going to pair directly together between your device and your charge. You're set and you're ready to go. Once you have that baseline information, you're going to say, oh my God, I cannot believe how much I walked. or you're going to say, oh my gosh, I'm not walking nearly enough. Once you have that information, it's going to allow you to make those little changes, and it's going to mean those little steps are going to make a big impact later.
I think that was a big shock for me when I first started using the Fitbit, truly, was how much I wasn't moving.
Yeah,
because I'm so busy.
Yep.
I'm busy talking on the phone, doing work at my computer, busy making dinner, standing just in this little, the kitchen, a little bit here and a little bit there. I didn't realize how much I wasn't moving. And so when you move and when you know exactly what you're doing, again, as Sarah said, knowledge is power. I'm actually going to show you my phone, because for me, this fitness tracker is something I use every single solitary day. But what I love about this is that it automatically goes into the sleep tracker. Yeah. Can I show this, Sarah? Do you mind if I do that?
Because that's one of the big features with the Charge is that auto sleep mode, and the fact that you have a story with that. Perfect.
This is really big. Okay, so this is on my phone. First of all, I dropped my phone this morning, so I'm kind of bummed.
Ignore the cracks.
Yeah, ignore the cracks. But what I want to bring you down in here. Now, when you see all these numbers here, 4 hours and 55 minutes, that's all I slept. 3 hours and 55 minutes, that's all I slept. Wow. 4 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. Here was a nap that I actually got for 38 minutes, and there was 3 hours and 40 minutes in a night. That's horrible. I'm gonna actually put it toward me again, because I'm gonna open up one of these so I can show you really what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna pull this up, and what I want you to see is this. When it pulls this up, and I didn't know this until this past week, I slept 4 hours and 49 minutes, but here's the thing, I was in bed longer than that, but I was awake in this case 24 minutes restless, 8 times restless, 3 times awake. Going into the next one, check this one out, horrible. 3 hours and 3 minutes that I was awake during the time I was actually prone.
Look how every one of those little blue lines right there
is restlessness. Yes. This is awake. So what I was able to do was, at the end of last week, I actually made an appointment to go to see a doctor to get some help with sleep. I mean, that is, because sleep is so important to us.
Yes.
This is what it's going to help you do. If you feel like you are really tired, you're feeling like, gosh, I don't know what's going on. I eat well. I'm exercising. What's happening when you're sleeping? And that's a big deal for me, because it automatically goes into that sleep mode for you, and it starts to track that. But beyond that, so for me, that's why I love this next generation of the Fitbit. I wear it every single day. But I have to say, just the Fitbit in general truly was a life-changing thing for me, because when you start to say, I want to lose 5 pounds, I want to lose 4 pounds, maybe it is that you want to get on your way to do something. How do you do it?
Right.
You know?
And really, if you don't know, if you're getting ready to start a fitness journey, if you don't have a starting point, you have no way, you don't know where it's going to take you. But the brilliance of this one, the Fitbit Charge, this is the first one that we're offering here at QVC as a Today's Special Value that has a display. This is what people are looking for right now, being able to have that clock feature at the push of a button. But again, your steps, I'm up to around 7,500 today. Steps, calories, distance, which I absolutely love. And that's, again, being able to have that onboard display, that's real-time data. That means I don't have to wait. I don't have to go back, hook my phone or hook my Charge up to a device later. It's all on my arm. It's real-time. It means that if I realize that I'm not walking enough, I can make those little changes throughout the day that's going to lead to a big impact later. It's knowing your numbers. Numbers don't lie. It's in black and white, just as your sleep showed. There's room for improvement.
Seeing that, trust me.
There's room for improvement. But how do you even stay motivated? Well, think about Fitbit's philosophy. It's, to get you up and moving, but then keep you moving as well. Their overall goal is to make health a habit. And what we've done today is, yes, we have the Fitbit, the Charge. We absolutely love this one because of the features that we just went over. But the fact that we've added the value of FitStar in here too, that's going to keep you looking forward. Fitbit measures what you've already done. But now you're saying, I want to take my fitness to the next level. Maybe it's something that I want to try, different. This is a personal training session that adjusts to your feedback. 24/7, whenever you want.
So let's just kind of regroup here. This is our very best value on the day, our great find of the day. It's the newest generation in Fitbit as your activity and sleep tracker. It's called the Fitbit Charge. Your item number is F11930. It's 5 easy payments of $21.99. If you are looking to just to even kind of get motivated with anything, or you just want to know what this whole thing is about, do you know that you have 30 days to try this out. If you're not satisfied, send it back. But I can tell you personally that it is something that is a part of my life. It is something that I wear. It's the only tracker I've ever worn is a Fitbit. It's the one that I use, and I love it, but I love the next generation. If you have a Fitbit already, just keep the one that you have. It's fine. If it's working well for you, not a problem at all. But if you want to go to another level, then come into the charge. If you're just starting with Fitbit, start here. This is a great place to go. We also have challenges throughout the day. Let's go see some challenges. Shall we do that?
So we have, with that onboard display on our wrist, we can see our data real time. You can check on your smartphones, absolutely. But this is what your Fitbit account would look like on the computer. This is, their web browser right here. But take a look at this. This is one of the challenges that I'm in right now. This lists all of my friends on here. We're working hard. Look at Frank. I'm going to taunt him. I'm going to send him a quick.
Okay.
No, I hit the wrong one. Sorry. But as far as this one is looking, you're able to jump in and enjoy your friends. Let's try this one again. Really easy. Let's see if I'm going to taunt him just like that. So when he opens his Fitbit, he's going to see that I sent him a quick taunt. But this is the beauty again.
Should we do one? So do we do one with Jerome? Because Jerome, who is our producer, he's in here, and he's very proud of the fact that he is in here. Let me show you him.
Yeah, but look where he is.
Yeah, look at him. He's 8. He's 60,000 steps for the week. Look at him.
But that's awesome. 60,000 steps in a week.
That's great.
He didn't have to log the information. He didn't have to write it down. This is all synced wirelessly. So you do the work. You put the steps in. You do your exercises. Let Fitbit calculate all the data. And these are based on 7-day totals. 60,000 is awesome for the week. It is truly amazing. So keep that in mind too. Everyone, we say 10,000 steps. That's the average, industry standard. But if you are just at home right now thinking, I know I can do more, but I don't know where to start, maybe your goal might be 3,000 or 4,000 steps a day. You can customize this for you. But this is the beauty. When you're looking at, the tile or your account on the computer, it has your steps right here. I love this. I mean, for the week's total, Jerome was at 60. My week though, I'm only at 45,000 steps on a 7-day total. Kind of crazy, but I'm down about 31% from usual. I was on vacation last week. We did a little traveling, but I love that all the data is in here. I didn't have to memorize anything. I just have to look.
Oh, who's calling?
I'm not sure. Oh, you know who's calling?
Who's calling?
Take this. My phone is across the room, but we are connected via Bluetooth. But what's amazing is I'm actually getting a caller ID directly on my band. And this is a number. A number came up, so I actually don't know who that caller is. But what's amazing is I don't have to answer it, which is great. But just say, Nancy, you gave me a call. I could see that Nancy Hornback is calling me, and I can grab it really quickly. So I don't have to miss a call that way.
And that's a new feature, too. It's a fun little feature. And I also want to show you, too, that if you are somebody who, like this morning, I didn't have my Fitbit with me, so for some reason, crazy, right? By the way, don't swim in this, and don't wear this in the shower. Please don't do that, right? But the great part about it is I was able to go back in and log my exercise. I can go back in and log how much activity I've actually done with this, and that is also, and we should probably show you that, but I want to say hello to Marilyn, who's calling in from North Carolina. Hi, Marilyn. It's Nancy and Sarah. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Marilyn, we're good, thank you. Tell us about your Fitbit. How long have you had it now?
I've had a Fitbit for probably close to 2 years. I got it the first time it was on QVC.
Okay.
And I got the Fitbit, the next one, the Charge, the last time you had it on.
Okay.
So, and really enjoying it. But I'll tell you the thing I like best about it is our family is spread all over the place. And as we've gotten older and our children have grown, we're connected less and obviously moving less. So we've done a sister challenge, which included my mom.
Awesome.
And we use our Fitbits to stay in touch with each other and to encourage each other. We can send like little pokes at each other. We can cheer each other on. They have a thing where you can do daily challenges or a weekly challenge or weekend challenges, and we'll challenge each other for things, and then we can keep track of what each other is doing during the day and maybe send, I'm ahead of you by 2,000 steps. You better get moving, or you're doing great. You're almost at your goal, and it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh,
Isn't that great? And
That's
how
awesome.
does it feel? Do you feel like you've, like it has made a difference just specifically in your own life, and as far as your activity level or your sleep or the calories what you're eating? Does it make you kind of more aware, at least, of what's happening in your life as far as your health and fitness is concerned?
Oh, definitely. I have an office job where I sat a lot more than I thought I did. I was really surprised the first time I put it on how little I was actually walking, because I thought I walked a lot more than that. I found out I sleep a lot less than I thought I did.
Yeah.
So those are both areas I've tried to improve in. I do have a question,
Please.
if I could. My husband is an amputee. He has one arm.
Okay.
And he would like to wear the Fitbit, but his concern is he can't tap it. He can't push the button because it's on his arm, though he could when he took it off. But is there any way to access the information without doing those two things?
Absolutely. Does he carry a smartphone, or what type of phone does he carry?
He does carry a smartphone.
Yep.
He has an iPhone.
Perfect. So whenever you open the app on that device, it's going to automatically sync that information. So I'm going to go ahead and close this right now. But if you have the app downloaded, all you have to do is open that app, and just like that, you see your steps, your calories, your distance. You can still cheer each other. I mean, here's our challenges right here. So you said it was a sister challenge. Maybe it's a sister's challenge plus your husband. But you can all join in as if, you know, he was able to push those buttons. He can absolutely do it this way.
You know, I appreciate you telling me that, because I knew that. But when he asked me, well, how could I find out what I'm doing?
This is it, yeah.
Never even dawned on me. Well, look at your phone.
Yeah, and that's all it is.
Yeah,
and the beauty of this is you don't have to log the information. You put in the work, you put in the effort, you do all the walking or whatever it is that you're doing to keep you active, automatically syncs to your devices, which is perfect for him.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good. Marilyn, thank you so much for your phone call. I know that was really helpful for someone else who is out there who's kind of deciding whether they should get this or not. So thank you for your phone call.
You're welcome.
Enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye. So this is our today's special value. It is our very best value on the day. It's 5 easy payments of under $22. The color choices, by the way, 11,000 now gone. We have in slate, the blue, or the black. It comes in either a average size, which fits up to a 7.5-inch wrist, and then of course it's adjustable down from there, or the large, which is up to 9 inches and then down from there. This is will grab all of your information. This goes right into your computer, into your USB port, into your computer. This is how you charge it. This will either go into your computer itself to be charged, or you can put it into any plug that has a USB plug, and it goes right into your wall from there. But your easy pay is 5 easy payments of $21.99. And you've been working with Fitbit for how long now? You said over 2 years?
Yeah,
about
2.5 years.
Do they have easy pay if you on their?
No.
I didn't think so. I've never seen it there.
No, never seen it.
Yeah. Now what is happening here? What are we seeing?
Yeah. So what we're seeing here is actually real-time data. Kim is on the treadmill, and what we're showing you is, take a look at the iPad right there. Every movement, every click is registering as a real-time step. So at any given point, she can go ahead and look at her wrist if she wants to. As long as she's moving, it's real-time. She doesn't have to wait. She doesn't have to, finish her whole day to figure out that she was behind, or to figure out that she had such an amazing day that she did an awesome time. This is real-time data, and being able to have that is priceless. Because if you realize, you need to make some small adjustments throughout the day, you can do that. If you're right on par with where you need to be, that's perfect too. But really, I want you to, keep in mind that this is just effortless to use. Just wear it. You can put in the work. You do your walks around the block. You make those little changes to get you up and moving. Fitbit is going to gather all that information and kind of keep that for you, and then you can kind of analyze it and look at it exactly what you did with my
sleep, right?
With your sleep.
I want to show you this. So because I actually have the older model of the Fitbit, I upgraded to the Charge. What is about 2 weeks ago or so. Now I want to show you something, because here is, hold please, my steps, right? Okay, so I'm going to move through this way. I want you to see that even, so 4 weeks ago, so this is in June, here's some of my steps that were logged back here. So some of the mileage that is here. So this is about 4 weeks ago. This was my old Fitbit. Notice as I go along, I have no all my data is completely saved in my phone. So if you have an old Fitbit, you're moving to this new charge, all of your data is going to stay intact because all of it was, in a sense, uploaded into the cloud, uploaded into this app. So you will not lose any of that information, correct, Sarah?
You put in the work and you want to be able to go back to it if you need to, but it's just encouraging. You know, it's a great place to start. You know, you're being successful in your fitness journey, but to go back and say, this is where I was and this is where I'm going is absolutely amazing. But the fact that it is just effortless fun, it's being able to just simply wear this, you put in the work, let all the data be gathered, but it's about making health. Nancy's running over here, but it's about making health a habit. But you know, you want to stay motivated, you want to stay inspired, and you want to have it fun.
Because I want to see if you can see I'm tracking my steps right now, my run.
But that's what's going to keep you know, wanting to do more, and it's amazing. So we have the social aspect of it. We have the real-time data. We have a clock feature on the display. I mean, if you're thinking about where do you start with Fitbit, this is the place.
I love my Fitbit. I hope that you do as well, those of you who are at home. But if you've never tried a fitness tracker before, Fitbit does a great job. And they also have, an app that will also, if you want to do, let's say you're really a buff person and you work out a lot and you're like, oh, I'm really good at all this and I get all the things in. This is actually a great personal trainer for you, but if you have zero idea where to start, they also have that 3-month app, that 3-month subscription to this great app called FitStar app. And Fitbit actually bought this app, is that correct?
Absolutely, because they realized the synergy between the two was, it's like a marriage made in heaven. Fitbit is going to gather all the information that you've done, and that's perfect. It got you motivated, it got you up and running. FitStar is what can help take you to the next level with customized personal training. If you decide that you have time at 11 o'clock at night, FitStar is going to be there for you. Same thing, if you have odd hours and you can't make it to a gym if you don't want to, but you still feel like you need help, FitStar is going to be there for you.
And I know you're going to get a call soon, that's for sure. And I also want to show you this too while you're getting your call. By the way, this is something where I put in all of my calories too. So it's so easy to put in what you've eaten during the day. I don't know what I have here. So you can see I had a pumpernickel bagel, half of that, a sharp cheddar cheese, hard salami on my little cheese toast. And this is how you can, and it repopulates, and so you know how much calories you've eaten.
So take a look at my wrist right here. So I have my phone, it's ringing, but my, is it coming through?
No, because I talked too long.
Yeah.
Here, I'll call you right now.
This is actually a note, let me turn this guy off.
Okay, I'm gonna
so it actually works as a notification. So maybe if you're in your house and your phone is at your desk, but you're upstairs, you can actually receive that call on your wrist to see who's calling. Let's see what happens. Now, Nancy is actually a contact in my contact list. So here we go. Here's Nancy. Take a look at my wrist. All of a sudden, can you see the name on my charge? Nancy Hornback is calling right there.
And you know not to pick it up.
Yeah, so I can make the choice. Do I want to pick up that phone call or do I want to let it go to voicemail? But the brilliance is you don't have to miss a call. You know, if you're in the middle of a meeting, you're with your kids, you know, it's that family time with your kids, you can say, oh, you know what, I see that Stephanie called and I'll grab her later.
5 easy payments of $21.99. I want to share with you the value now that you will kind of hopefully get a bigger picture of what's happening with this particular Fitbit Charge wireless activity and sleep tracker. But the value on that alone is $127. Then we're going to add in that 3-month FitStar app that's $23.97, making it a $150, almost $151 value. Here at QVC, it is about $40 less than what you could get those two for. And then we're going to put the 5 easy payments on top of that, which is $21.99 over the next 5 months. And for those of you who are new to QVC, you can take advantage of that easy pay. You don't have to go to Fitbit.com to get your fitness tracker. Get it here with us because you have 5 months. You have 5 months in which to pay for it. But also the great thing about it too is if in 30 days you are not satisfied with it, we want you to send it back. Get yourself moving. I completely, highly recommend this product. I use it and have since January of 2014, and I absolutely love it. So F11930. Cyril, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks.
Also, if you would like to check out more on more about our today's special value, please go to QVC.com and get all the information. Also, please feel free to reach out to me on my Facebook page, Nancy Hornback QVC.